Alrighty, folks, the market continues to sell off. Is this a shocker? Absolutely not. We discussed this basically the last couple months. Did a video yesterday, said 35,000 was inevitable. And as of right now, we are at, back up to 36, but we were at about 35,700, I believe was about the low. Folks, this isn't great. This is not like something that we should all be shocked about. We should be looking at this as an opportunity. Cardano today down to 77 cents. So Cardano is basically down to where it was 3 days ago. Cardano was at 77 cents about 3 days ago or 4 days ago, and then we had that little bit of a stock market rally, which caused a Bitcoin rally, and Bitcoin and Cardano rose up. Cardano made it up to 95 cents. So in one day, Cardano went from 77 cents to 95 cents. And that's when I made my video telling people that was probably going to be the high and we're going to dump from there. Great trading range right now in Cardano. Pick some up at 78 cents. Maybe we'll get a pump up to like 85 cents, 90 cents. And you can kind of trade it back and forth and just basically stack up your Cardano. The only problem with that right now is we might have further room to drop. I think we're not going to see a big bounce until Bitcoin hits about 35,000. I think at about 35,000, we're going to see a big bounce on Bitcoin. And you'll probably see Cardano shoot back up to like 85, 90 cents. And then we'll probably see a dump from now. This is going to be happening all year. Just pumps and dumps. Bitcoin is going to dump down to about $25,000. Hopefully not too much more than that. I think 25 is what we need to flush out the system. And at that point, we're going to go from about 25,000 and we're going to go between 25 and 50,000 for the rest of the year. And the thing that's going to suck about it is a lot of people, when we hit 25,000 and when we get that pump back up to 40,000, people are going to get extremely bullish, saying we're coming out of the bull market or we're coming out of the bear market, but we're not. This is just the range we're going to be in. We're going to be in the bear market for at least another year. So, and that's minimal. I saw this story, Cardano price drops to levels that basically initiated a 65% rally last March. And that's basically what I want people to understand is, you know, when Cardano was $3, there just wasn't much more room to go. You know, maybe it could have gone up to $3.50, maybe it could have gone up to $4, but it had already pumped so much. Cardano down to 70 cents right now, or 75 cents, you know, the harder it falls, the harder it can rise. So right now we're basically going down the mountain, and I think that's a good way to look at it. We climbed up that mountain for a good couple years during the bull market. You climb up, and then you hit that peak and you come down. And as you're coming down the mountain, occasionally you level out a little bit, maybe you go back up a little bit, but for the most part you're going down. I'd say right now we're about 70% down the mountain. Cardano going from $3 down to what? 75 cents. I think the bottom for Cardano is going to be about 45 to 50 cents. And I think once we hit that level, we're basically at the bottom of the mountain. Then we're going to start climbing up the mountain again. Now, the great thing about crypto is you can climb that mountain just as fast as you fell off the mountain. You know, looking at the years, you know, you fall down the mountain, but there's like you have jetpacks when you're climbing up the mountain. So it really doesn't matter. Just because we fell fast doesn't mean we can't rise fast. And I saw it before. I saw it the last bull market. Once we go into that bull market, Cardano will go from 50 cents to $2 in probably a week. And then from there, we'll basically trickle up for the next year. And I think we're going to hit a top of between $10 and $15. So that's basically what I'm shooting for. Don't get scared. Just have your money on the side. I've been waiting for a 60 to 50 cent Cardano for the last year, to be honest with you. And I haven't gotten it. I thought I was going to get it last month, and then we jumped down to like 75 cents, and then like we shot right back up. Like Bitcoin pumped up to 48,000, and then Cardano went up to $1.30, and I was like, oh great, well I guess I might not get it right now. But now I'm hoping I get it, because once Cardano hits 60 to 50 cents, the return on investment is great. You're looking at about a 20 to 25x if we hit the $10 to $15, and that's life-changing money. Especially if you put like $10,000 in or more. So that's what I'm looking at right now. We're starting to get to those levels where coins have dropped to the point where they're going to be bottoming out pretty soon. But that can still mean another 20 or 30% drop. You know, Bitcoin at 25,000, just picture what at Bitcoin at 25,000, what everything else is going to be. Probably Ethereum 1,700. BNB 280, XRP 25 cents, Solana 60 cents, maybe even, or excuse me, $60, $50, Cardano 50 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, in that range. Maybe it won't go any lower than 60 cents. I mean, you don't know the exact bottom for these coins. It's just a guess. But the good news is we're pretty close. So it's not reckless to buy coins right now. If you don't have any crypto, this is not reckless. If you got $50,000 and you're dying to get in Cardano, putting $30,000 into Cardano right now is not reckless, because we're down so much. We're down 70, 80% from the highs. Now, I wouldn't put all of it in. I would put, if I had $50,000 to put in, let's say $20,000, I'd put in $12,000 right now, and then every dump thereafter, I would put in a couple $1,000s more. And if I don't, and you're not going to get the exact bottom, you'll never get it, folks. So, and you'll never get the exact top. I sold most of my Cardano at just under $2. I could have sold it at $3, but hey, you're never going to get the exact top because you never know. But we're pretty darn close. The only way we're not close to a bottom is if we go through the worst recession we've ever seen. We got World War III, we got nukes, and Bitcoin just plummets down to like $5,000. And then if Cardano dumps down to like 3 cents where it was last bear market, yeah, that's not going to be too good if you bought Cardano at 70 cents or even 50 cents. But you never know, folks. This is risky. You could lose all your money. But for me, I believe in it. I've seen these cycles. I've seen what crypto can do. And I think we're in that typical 4-year cycle. And I think Cardano is going to be $15 in 2 years. And I think Bitcoin is going to be $150,000 in 2 years. So if you look at it like that, and you're only investing money you can afford to lose. Now, of course, when people say that, they're like, can you really afford to lose it? I mean, look, if I lost everything I put into crypto, I'd be really upset. Like, that would really hurt me. Like, I wouldn't be buying anything. I wouldn't be buying anything all that big for a couple of years. But I would survive. I still have a house. I still have my car. I still have savings. I still have some gold and stuff like that. But if you only have $10,000 to your name, you should not be putting it in crypto. Maybe put like $2,000 in and just look back in 2 years. Because this could all go to zero. Just like your Netflix can go to zero, your Bitcoin can go to zero. There could be a quantum computer hack. There could be major banning. USA bans Bitcoin. Everybody's banning Bitcoin. Anything can happen. I'm not one of these people who believe Bitcoin's going to be worth $1 million in 10 years. I think in 10 years, you might not even have Bitcoin anymore. But I do think there's a lot of money to be made, at least for the next bull run. I'm looking to get out of crypto. By the next bull run, I'm pretty much going to sell 90% of everything, and then I'm just going to keep that just in case, but I'm done with crypto after that. Because I think after that, the ROI in it is just not going to be there anymore, and I think it's just going to lose its luster. I think people are going to get into the next shiny object. But anyway, folks, we really haven't even dropped all that much, so I'm still keeping an eye out for that. Once we get under 70 cents on Cardano, if we get it today, that's when I'm going to deploy more of my cash. Until then, I'm just watching the markets. There's really nothing all that crazy happening. But I want to say, if you are into Cardano, Cardano really hasn't even dumped all that much in the last couple weeks. I mean, yeah, Cardano did have a high of $1.20 or something a couple weeks ago, but it hasn't done any worse than any other coins. So, and there's still transactions are up on Cardano. They have a big upgrade in the summer. Charles Hoskinson is still out there pumping his YouTube videos and talking about Cardano. Cardano is probably one of the top coins that venture capitalists and the big money are actually putting their money in right now and accumulating. So that's all good. So I still think $10, $15 Cardano in a couple years. We'll see what happens. And that's it, folks. We'll monitor the situation, but just have money on the side and be ready to invest. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. You're never going to see this opportunity again. When the stock markets are crashing, real estate's going to be crashing pretty soon, and we happen to be in a bear market for crypto, which was going to happen anyway. But now you have low stocks and bear market for crypto. We could see some really low numbers for crypto here, which means excellent opportunity to kill it in the bull market in 2 years. If Cardano does dump down to 20 cents, it would suck, but just putting a few $1,000s into Cardano at 20 cents and then it shoots up to $15, you're going to be doing really, really well. So that's the way I look at it. Basically, any of these top 10 coins, the only top 10 coin I wouldn't put any money in is XRP, but really any of these top 10 coins, even Solana, which I'm not a huge fan of anymore, will pretty much, you'll kill it in the next bull market. Even the top 20. But for me, I think Cardano is going to have one of the highest ROIs in the next bull market, and it's decentralized, and I think that's what people are looking for in crypto. You don't have to worry about the Solana situation where it's all centralized and they're getting the DDoS attacks, and it's just a big mess. So anyway, folks, that's it for now. Keep your head up. Have money on the side. This is all part of the plan. This is what happens in bear markets. And in 2 years, if you play your cards right and you invest properly in these coins, you're going to be really, really happy. The dumb money is out of the market right now. They're going to come back in a year when we go into the bull market. I already know a lot of dumb people who are out of the market right now. They don't even talk about crypto anymore. But the minute Bitcoin hits $70,000, they're going to be sending me text messages asking me what they should buy. So that's the dumb money. That's who you're going to sell all your Cardano to. So we'll see what happens, folks.